We see kids, teens, couples, families, adults, seniors. Um, Everyone struggles with something at some point in their lives. We have people who are, just everyday anxiety, depression, grief. Grief can, can be so many different forms. It could be grief of, loss of a job, a loved one, a pet. I mean, it could be anything, a relationship, obviously relationship issues, family issues. We're just to provide because of all of the therapists we have, because of the experiences that they have, we don't really, there's always someone to help. There's always someone to help in different situations. There's no one particular case. Every case is unique, but there are so many commonalities as well from person to person. So the therapists have really a lot of experience in so many different struggles.
So when you talk about the commonalities, I think it kind of just segues into my next question right away. Who do you find that benefits the most? Like, is there a common thread, like you mentioned, in the types of challenges they're having?
I mean, ideally, the client who is ready to see a change, the client who is open to having the conversation, a client who's willing to put in the work to make those changes. Those are the ones, and who are consistent, right? Because if you see your therapist once and then you don't come back for a month, you're not going to really have that consistency, and you're really just playing catch up. You're just going to be sharing, just stories of, oh, and then this happened, and this happened, and this happened, this happened. And there's really no progress in terms of the struggles and how best to approach them, or the tools or techniques that the therapist can provide you to deal with some of the things you're struggling with. So ideally, the person who is open, honest about what they're struggling with, and willing to put in the work. Those are the ones who really benefit the most from therapy.
Let's say I'm conflicted internally, right? I've had challenges in life. Let's say my spouse doesn't know about it, my kids don't know about it. Nobody knows about the challenges I'm going through in life. And it's internally, it's kind of gnawing at me and kind of making me hollow, bitter, and maybe just, not going in very dark, but it's not so bright and sunny either, right? However, for me to take advantage of therapy, I feel like maybe do I need to accept what's going on with me? And if so, how do I accept what's going on with me? How do I come to the terms that I need to make a decision to come see somebody?
I mean, I'm not a therapist myself, but I think as long as you come to therapy with something, um, even if you don't know how to name it, or what it is exactly you're looking for, but you're struggling, you bring that to therapy. And therapists can really try to help you understand what that is. What is the struggle? What are the issues that you feel are holding you back? So like I said, it's really about, I think personally, being open, like I said, being open, being introspective, and being willing to have those conversations, I think is already a huge stepping stone to work
Right.
towards, something more and the next steps. Yeah.
I agree because understanding, you might not understand what you're going through, right? If I'm going through something, nobody knows maybe like the pain or the heartbreak or the conflicts, or something that I'm mad about internally and can't voice my opinion. Could be a lot of different things, job losses, right? Um, but I think it's knowing that such a service, there are people out there to help you, and there's no possibly shame, if I may use that word, to take that step and call somebody and book an appointment. I think that on its own is, the first path, the first step to feeling better.
Yeah, absolutely. Just saying, just being able to say, I think I need some help,
That takes a lot of strength
yeah,
to
that's
say that as
huge.
well.
That's a huge first step.
Yeah.
Mhm.